Welcome in, friends. My name is Dragon. If you've made it to my channel, then I welcome you. If this is your first time, I hope you stay around and hit that subscribe button. We do gaming content, gacha content, RPG stuff like that. Today's video is going to be a little bit different from what I usually do. Usually we'll do guides and or upcoming information on gacha games like Black Clover Mobile and Reverse 1999. Today I kind of wanted to talk about the trajectory of where I want this channel to go as a whole for myself and for my community that is growing. We are small and humble right now, but hopefully in the future we become larger and I get to interact with more of you guys on a daily basis, whether it's in comments or we create a Discord server and go through that route. In the future, I do plan to start doing some streaming on Twitch as well. Once I start getting a bigger audience and I know people will be in there to view what I'm doing, that way I can interact with you guys and have a fun time. But I wanted to talk about some of the games that I'm looking forward to as a gamer that are going to be coming up or have come out already, and I haven't really put time into playing them yet because I've been focusing more on the gacha games that have been released on my channel. So let's go ahead and just dive in. What I wanted to do was just use this video to kind of speak to you guys face to face and let you know that going forward, I will be adventuring out of the gacha gaming genre by itself. 100% I will continue to upload and play pretty much every gacha game that comes out that I see is going to be interesting and fulfilling to my likes, like is going to be like anime style gacha games or ones with a lot of depth that allow for like story building and character building as Reverse 1999 has given us. But I wanted to talk about some of the games that I am looking forward to play and I haven't got a chance to do that yet. First up is going to be Baldur's Gate 3. I was looking forward to this game before it was released. And now that I have some friends that are playing it and they've been begging me to do a playthrough, I have a younger brother who's been begging me to play with him as well. And I know he's probably been waiting for me to go ahead and hop on this game. And I think it would be something exciting to play live on stream because there's decision making and stuff like that. We can think of some cool, quirky ways to play the game and everything. And that way you guys can kind of get to know my personality outside of just guides and stuff like that. Because I feel kind of stagnant as me who I am, just explaining stats and numbers and whether this character is good or not good and stuff like that. I don't feel like I'm able to express truly who I am just doing those type of videos. So I'm hoping you guys stick around. Like I said, all the same content will still be coming out. I know I keep rambling on about that, but I want to reassure everyone who has already joined and given me support already. I will not be abandoning you by any chance. Trust me, the last 5 years of my life, gacha gaming has just truly allowed me to stay happy playing video games because of the time constraints that I've had with family or work or any other things going on in my life. I used to have this game room used to be set up with a huge, TV here on the side and everything. And I would play every single console game that was like RPGs, stories, shooter games, anything, you name it. I was playing it and enjoying that. But as I've gotten older, things have come up in my life that take precedence. So now I've finally, past these 5 years, I've finally gotten to a point where I can take this allotted time to put towards playing games for myself and also enjoying it in a way to make content for it. I've always wanted to do this. It's always been something that I've dreamed of doing and something that I've know that I would be good at once I break out of my shell and I get comfortable in front of this camera. Even now, sometimes I'll start some videos and I'm like, what the hell was I going to say just now? I just completely forget what I'm going to do once I start recording. But I promise you I will get better. I promise. Like one of these things, I keep looking over at this computer and the camera's right freaking here. It's something I got to get used to. But yeah, so Baldur's Gate 3 was one of them that I think would be fun to do on stream. Maybe one of the premier streaming games that I'll do. Next up, y'all, you can see them up here. Next up is going to be Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Just one of the games that I've really enjoyed Grand Blue Fantasy in the past, and this one just looks pretty cool. I believe it does have some gacha game aspects and everything to it. I won't bore you guys with the trailers. If y'all are interested, go check them out. I promise you, it's a pretty cool world. The artwork is phenomenal. It reminds me a lot of like the older games like Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, stuff like that, where it just uses that kind of anime-esque style artwork. As you can see, they have different races that you can play, and of course each of these races can be different classes. Let's see if I scroll down and we can get to the classes. Oh, they're not going to show right there. Let's see. I know I saw it before. Is it under gameplay? No. Where was this bad boy? We'll find it right now. Characters. Oh, okay, here we go. So, yeah, like the different characters will have different classes and stuff within them. And you have all these cast of characters that just have different abilities and stuff like that as well. So, a pretty cool freaking world. I mean, let's just look at some of these artworks right now. This dude's awesome. I love dragons, obviously. My freaking name on here, and I've used it in pretty much every sense when I play any game. I use some kind of iteration of dragon, Ryujin, Edge the Ha, anything like that, throughout all consoles, generations, from all the way from freaking Halo 1. I think my first ever gamer tag was Chaos Dragon or something silly like that. Lancelot, yeah, the artwork, as you can tell, they're pretty freaking cool. Next up on the list is going to be Blue Protocol. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this already. This game looks freaking phenomenal. It's been in production for so damn long at this point. It was released already in JP or Korea, I believe, and it looks pretty interesting. I stopped by a couple people's streams to check out the gameplay. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. It's one of those that you don't have to like just straight up grind too hard, because usually in these games they have like a cap on what you can do for the day. I'm a big Phantasy Star Online fan. I don't know if any of you guys have played that in the past, but from Dreamcast over to GameCube, and then from GameCube we had episode 4 come out, and then episode 3 for some reason was a card game, and then they did Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst for PC. And believe it or not, on Phantasy Star Blue Burst Online, I was the first ever level 100 hunter on the US servers. It was so crazy that I got there like maybe 5 or 6 levels faster than anyone else, and I got reported so much for hacking because my luck was insane. To give you an example, in that game there was a boss that could spawn on a level that had a percentage to spawn as that boss, like a 1 out of 100 chances he would be that boss. And then a 1 out of 1,000 chance that 1 out of 100 chance boss would drop a weapon called the Lame D Argent. It was the weakest sword in the game. And that sword, you had to keep it equipped. And if you killed, I believe, 100,000 enemies without unequipping this shitty little silver saber, it would evolve into the Excalibur. And it was the fastest weapon. It hit 3 mobs, and you could use your own HP to like multiply the damage by 10, which was insane for a game. I mean, you think about like GameCube time, Dreamcast time, stuff like that. This weapon was busted. I was the only person, from what I know, that got it legit ever in the entire game of Blue Burst being alive during the servers. People started hacking and, of course, duped it and stuff like that later on, but I loved that game. So I would love to put my attention to something that I can go into and play a game that I loved as much as Phantasy Star Online. Honestly, it was a beautiful game during its time, and this game just reminds me so much of it. Yes, I know there's Phantasy Star Online 2 that's out. I played it for a while, but unfortunately I just got drawn out of it during the time I was unable to game. And I hate playing something if I'm not putting my whole heart into it, because I like to stay competitive. I'm a very competitive person. From way back in the day, every game that I played, I try to play competitive to a point, later boards and stuff like that. Never tried to play pro or anything like that. It was never really like a passion of mine. I was very shy growing up, so getting on stage and everything. I tried for Halo 2, and I probably could have 100% done it, but I just psyched myself out of it. So last one is one of the newer ones that I just seen, and this is more of like a fun kind of exploration game and stuff like that. Is Light No Fire. This is made by the same people, I believe, who did No Man's Sky, which, if you've looked into No Man's Sky, it had a horrible launch. And then the company came back and freaking slapped damn cheeks and made the game God tier. I skipped it 100% because of the launch, and I wish I would have went back. This one, I will 1,000,000,000% be playing this on launch day, and I will probably be streaming by that time, and I hope to have some viewers and community members because this is a co-op game, and I'd love to explore this world with you guys, friends, family, anything like that as well. It looks absolutely insane and beautiful. It's a fantasy kind of Dungeons and Dragons-esque kind of feel to it, and it's an exploration building RPG fantasy game, basically survival, what I can tell so far. It looks phenomenal. Other than that, there are plenty other games that I'm looking forward to playing, and I hope that you guys stick around for it. I know this was a long-winded video. It's not a normal one that I usually make, but I wanted to get this out here, and truly I wanted to ask the question for you guys and for myself. If this is something that would deter people in the gacha community from joining this channel, if I'm doing a lot of other content and games and stuff like that, I don't mind starting a second channel, but I wanted to kind of talk about this before I started getting into these things. To be fair to everyone who's already joined and is supporting me already, this channel is going to be my hobby. It's not a main job. I'm not monetized by any means yet. I just started this October 31st, I believe, like maybe 2 months ago. We're barely almost about to crack 400, which thank you so much to the 387 or 388 people that have joined already. I mean, it truly means the world. It blew my mind. I mean, honestly, it blew my mind. I thought I was going to struggle to hit 100 in like 6 months or something crazy like that because I was so shy in front of the camera at first. But anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for listening to me ramble on. I hope that you guys are excited for some of these games that I showed y'all. I hope that you're excited for me to start streaming because I'm really excited to start talking to you guys live and kind of answer some questions that y'all have or just communicate with you and learn about you guys as well that are watching the videos and see what you guys want. I will get back on track tomorrow with Black Clover and Reverse 1999. Jessica just came out on Reverse 1999. Unfortunately, I was a freaking donkey and I did not save any summons because I went too crazy on Tooth Fairy. We'll probably have to swipe that bad boy credit card to get some Jessica summons going on for y'all. But anyways, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below and let me know which games you guys are looking forward to, whether it's gacha or any other games and genres that you guys like. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.